Hey.
Wiley! Wiley, you had me doing the motherfucking Holy Ghost. I was texting Storm. I said, Storm, you see this shit? Storm was like, yes. I was like, what listen. You know why people mess with, you know why I don't miss a show of yours?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I can show you my like analytics in the back and tell you who I spend more time on. Your show is number one.
Oh, wow.
On my list, yes. Because you're so real. Like, you are not trying to be this person or that person. You're Wiley. You say, hey, I'm about to take my medication. Hey, I'm about to go to work. You know, you do this in between like your life. And that's why people stick with you.
Thank you. Do you feel like when I having on with this lawsuit, with this situation, because you get dragged so much, but if someone is saying that they have information, your team have every right to name them, right? If they said it's
that you gotta understand, I'm not working my lawsuit. My lawyers are, and they're paralegals.
Okay.
So I'll find out stuff sometimes the same time as like everybody else. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So like I don't read that paperwork. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they go over like, hey, you know, this is what it is. Okay. But as far as like who they're capturing and what they're naming a person for, that's them to support my case. So that's what I pay them for. They get 20K a month.
I always want to ask you, Tasha, because they keep saying you broke. Are you broke, Tasha?
Wiley, listen, whether I'm broke or whether I have money, does that change the growth of my platform? Does that change me as a person? I'll tell you who not broke.
Who's not broke?
Storm motherfucking Monroe.
Oh, he's not broke. A lot of money. You know, and my thing is this, he kept
Storm made 300 motherfucking K last year. Why this motherfucker over here talking shit about me, bitch? Do you get it? Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, Wiley, you about to use the motherfucking numbers tonight. How the fuck? See, that's how we get you. You too busy distracted over here and emotional. While motherfucker running numbers up on your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. I hear.
Listen, when the podcast come back, everybody know you're my first guest.
Yes. Listen, your husband, great guy. You all have been a blessing to me. I feel like it should be an issue because when Candace were donating for mine, it wasn't an issue.
But here's the thing: you gotta understand. Like both of them have a common interest, me. And it's like, listen, I know like you are non-biased in your commentary, but I was trying to tell you that shit from the get-go. Like the shit she said about him behind the scenes on behalf of kissing up to me. And then to see these two together, it's like, I get it. They need that affiliation to make themselves feel stronger. But what I will tell you is that all of them motherfucking combined can't beat my numbers and my clout. And Wiley, I promise you, this ain't got nothing to do with him. I could care less about him. Like, it's been 4 years in the making. He's still going off. Platform's still stagnant. That's his fault. That's not your fault. That's not nobody else. That's his fault because of his belief system. But one thing I will tell you is that the same way when I met Storm had, I can't remember the subscribers or whatever, but it's gonna be the same thing with you.
Yes. And I appreciate it.
I have not made my way down to Dallas, but when I do, you're gonna be on the show. I'm gonna break the same motherfucking way.
Do you feel like people look at you and they see you as a laughing stock because he gets on there, he said that you're a laughing stock, but what I'm saying is you're doing what celebrities are trying to do. Get on the internet, get a show, get a podcast. So I don't understand why they say people are laughing at you and all you've been doing is growing and uplifting and growing your channel, helping other people out, entertaining folks. I don't understand how people say they laughing at you. I don't understand. That must be the people that he hang around.
Yeah, my wino gang don't laugh at me, so you know. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak on what he says or whatever, but I could just tell you what I know is the winos don't laugh.
Do you feel like you trying to be the next Wendy Williams?
No, I don't. Listen, I said this before. I appreciate the comparison. Like I know where everybody is going with that, but there's only one Wendy.
Right.
That's it. And like there's Tasha K, and my goals are completely different from Wendy Williams. I'm not trying to be a sister wife. You understand what I'm saying? Not a 13-year sister wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a cokehead. You know, I'm not an alcoholic.
No.
You see what I'm saying? Like, no, I appreciate where everybody is going with that. Wendy is a goat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so happy that she's turned her life around completely. You know, she's speaking straight English now. You know, like she's back to herself. But no, like that's Wendy. I could never. I'm Tasha. This is a totally different path. I'm still young in my game, and I'm excited for what started as, you know what, didn't make it in mainstream media, so let me go on and do it on my own and just enjoy doing what I do from working. And the winos built that. And you know what's so funny is they thought they had me. They always think they got me. But while they making videos, I'm behind the scenes doing my motherfucking research. And we just tripled. Can I just say this for the wino gang? We just tripled the numbers that we motherfucking lost 3 months ago.
I feel you on that. Triple the numbers.
Triple the numbers. See, because people don't understand how this game works. It's just like you making money. You make some, you lose some. You make some, you lose some. That's the nature of life. If you can't take the hits, you don't deserve to do nothing that you want to do. You're not built for it.
I want to ask.
Questions, Wiley.
I have a question. He gets on his platform. Why do you feel like that, Armon? Do you feel like he hates you? Because I think. Why do you come at you so hard?
Here's what happened. And I get tired of telling this story, but I was going. You gotta understand, like me and one of the other big, like one of the most biggest YouTubers fell out, and on top of that, I'm up and coming, and I tell a fucking international star kiss my ass. The whole internet is against me, right? So I happened to see one of his shows. I think you were on his show.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
I remember that, yes.
And I was in the comments and y'all was reviewing the Star Marie shit. And I was like, oh my God, great. The same shit I do today. I still do that same thing. People like, oh my God, she's a big YouTuber. What is she doing in the smaller YouTubers? Because shit, if you look at some of these other big YouTubers, I'm still a small YouTuber. But my name does carry weight. I do know that. And I'm not going to downplay, my influence out here. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like people ain't built channels off me. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I was just looking at a channel the other day because somebody sent it to me and I'm like, oh, it's time for this person to make a video because he got to make this money. The YouTube revenue was going in. The YouTube revenue was clocking out. You understand? So, and then when I hear you say, we got the same views and I got less subscribers, that lets you know like you are engaging towards the people. And those are just the facts of it.
Yeah, that's true.
And I know he's burning like inside that I'm affiliated with you. I'm affiliated with Storm and I'm affiliated with a lot of other big celebrities that he wants to be affiliated with.
Come on.
I get that. But you know what I'm saying? Everything that I have, I work for it. When I get a call from the TI camp, bitch, I earned that.
And that was inspiring.
Like, bitch, I earned it.
I know you can't really talk about
that. I earned the right to blow up blind. You understand?
Yes.
So, like, my thing is like, here's what happened. I kid you not. I went back and counted. He was crying so bad. I said, did I do something wrong? So I went back to my I had Metro PCS at the time before I switched over to Verizon. Metro PCS was $45 a month, unlimited talking text. Okay. So I went back and I pulled the records because he was crying so much. I said, well, baby, I do need to figure it. What did I do wrong? You know what I'm saying? I had never met him. I couldn't tell you what he looked like in person. You see what I'm saying? And how much time, let's be real, how much time can a person spend on the phone for 47 days to rent 4 years worth of dragging, and only dragging when he need to make that YouTube cut check. Let's just keep it. Let's just keep it. In the words of Jaguar, right? Let's just keep it a bean. Let's just keep it a motherfucking bean. But I'm just saying, like, I went back and I said, I only talked to him. I only knew him for 47 days. And I wasn't talking to him every day. I was giving him inside stuff into the Star Marie situation. I was jumping on his channel to help get that shit going in the search engine. And let's just be honest, Wiley. Be honest. Would he be in this motherfucking search engine if it wasn't for me under his videos that day that I saw you and him?
You helped. Yes.
How many subscribers did he have at that time?
He was at like what? Maybe 1,000. Maybe
not even that. It was 597.
Yeah, it was a low number. What I'm saying is
not 5,000. It was 597.
Yeah, it was a low number, and you came in. You did, and you shared them.
Yeah, like, I don't understand. Like, how you mad? Come on, I didn't share your stuff. He wanted to pay me. I don't charge nobody unless you a motherfucking company to share your stuff. If I believe in you, I believe in you. But he needed me to share him. And when I said, you know what, I'm not going to take your money, but I'll share it. I shared it anyway. But then when I saw him throw shade at me on that video, I called him. I said, did you just throw shade at me? Please don't unfollow me. Because he knew that I had just dropped Lovely T's ass. Please don't unfollow me. I didn't mean to do that. Please don't do that.
Because he acts as though that you didn't help him at all. He stayed with this picture that you didn't.
You know what, Wiley? You know what? I don't need no credit. I don't need no credit. Everybody knows it's there because listen, his channel only moved when my motherfucking name is in the title. He can talk about one of the biggest, most. I'm talking about like out of this world stars right now. Cardi motherfucking B. And my name gets more views than when he talks about a bitch's pussy that he won't even fucking smell if she gave it to him for free. Because that's how much he hates pussy. She can open her legs and tell him, you know, I'm Cardi B. Ain't my pussy. Tell me he won't spit on that fucking shit. He gonna go like this. Not because she Cardi B, but because she's a fucking woman.
Oh wow! Okay, I hear you with this. I see the way that you're going.
Anybody that I see, that I know, or that my lawyers see, and the people sends it to them. If I see your ass doing shit, your motherfucking ass gonna get brought in that shit too. You've been talking about it this motherfucking long. What? Welcome to the paperwork, bitch.
Do you think that scared Armon in the paperwork? Because when he was mentioned in the paperwork, you said numerous videos. Do you think that scared him a little bit?
Listen, I don't know what it did to him, but I know he can't motherfucking lie on the oath. You get up there and say what you want to say. I know he can't motherfucking lie on the oath.
Oh,
you can try. You can try.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something. We pulling real receipts. All of a sudden, you're not. I don't never talk to her. I ain't never talk. You got motherfucking screenshots in your video. You dumb. How dumb are you?
Yes, screenshots.
Oh no, I don't know. I never talked to her. Oh no, you got screenshots of you talking to her. Are you serious?
Come on.
Now, am I lying?
You're not lying. I did see the screenshots, and that's what I'm saying.
Now he wanted clout. He got it.
Mm-hmm.
He got it. Congratulations. Law of attraction and them goddamn crystals and dirt is working, bitch. Now let's see who's gonna snitch on who, bitch. Under oath.
So I want to ask you this, you know, how do you describe your platform? Because he always talking about your platform is not shit, it's wrapped up.
If it ain't shit, why does it do so much for his?
Mm-hmm.
Let Wiley, please pull up the numbers. Go ahead, pull up the channel.
If you look at the numbers.
Go. Just look, when he got my name, people think that I'm doing the fucking video. I've had so many winos tell me that. Bitch, I thought you was live. And guess what? He'll end up, he'll drop. He'll be like at 2,000. Then he'll be at 3,000. Then he'll drop back down to 2.9. Bitch, my shit don't drop.
Go on. He did a video 4 months ago about you, about the Cardi B exposed Tasha on IG Live. That was 114,000 views. That he had.
No, when he did a video on his on Cardi, how many views did it get?
And then he did a video about Cardi B today, and that only got 16,000 views.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Because listen, I'm still to this day. Even though when I told him I'm not fucking with you no more, and that's when his ass got up, oh, your husband's gay. Oh, bitch, you're this. Oh, you're that. Just because I don't want to fuck with you, just because you fake and I saw your true colors.
Yeah, because he had
just because you were using me, which is cool, like use. But when I find out, that's a problem. And he's been like this the entire time. And I'm just surprised that he's surrounded by 2 amazing content creators. He can talk about all. Matter of fact, he's surrounded by 3 that are connected. But I'm the only one that drives your motherfucking numbers. What does that say? And that's no shade to them because I fucking love them. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Everybody got a business but you. I'm your business. And like I said, I don't care. You can drag me, but listen, when Wiley, you inspired me to talk.
Mm-hmm. Because
can you get in, Shay? Shay.
We have Tasha K live on the you guys. Make sure y'all share this live and like the video. But because against me, anytime that you come over here, you show love. I think the day.
My bad. I'm giving Wiley a show though. We live. You know, Wiley got to get them numbers. You gave me the Holy Ghost today. Go ahead, Wiley.
So, do you feel like, because when he dragged T.S. Madison, you know, that was not to be a drag, and now that they're cool, you know what I'm saying? I look at that and I'm like, wow, okay, you dragged her and now y'all cool. I understand that. But I do want to ask you this question, Tasha. I don't know if you'll be able to hear. I want to ask her one last question with this.
Can I say something? Can I say something before you answer that question? No, Baby, I just got to give it to Wiley. I really do. I'm so proud of T.S. Madison's transition. She has came through a lot. Okay? People have dragged her name. They have tried to they took her channel down.
Yes, they did.
And she came back and got 100,000. Okay? She just got her plaque. She got a reality show. How many YouTubers do you know go from YouTube to their own network?
Come on. She's one of
everybody said that she would not do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this. There was a conversation had. I said, what after everything that was said? I don't need no problems. I just want to do my show. And I need to keep them quiet. You understand? She's a trans woman.
Yes.
Anything, you saw they just dropped T.I. and Tiny over allegations that ain't even been proven.
Yes.
Imagine with her being a trans woman, she already has 3 strikes. She's black, she's trans, she's a woman. She's a woman. She don't need nobody saying nothing because he is the type when he sees you doing that, the attacks are on. Just like you said. Didn't he interview somebody that was a rapist or something connected to her?
Yeah, he
did.
You
know what that would have done to her career?
He did do that.
So what do? You keep your enemies close.
Mm-hmm.
And she's smart for doing that.
She's very smart. Because he was on the platform bragging her about that and interviewed someone concerning that. She really did. You're right about that. Do you feel like with this situation...
And let's just be clear, the dragon stopped when the reality show was announced, and that was on my show.
Come on. Surely
so
did.
If y'all want to get the facts right, let's lay down the timeline. When TS was on my show with Storm, I knew about the reality show. That's when it stopped.
Yeah.
And that's when she started weigh in to say, you know what? Let me keep them close. I guarantee you he won't be on that motherfucking show.
She should allow somebody to say that.
And you know what? And you know what? I don't even can she get mad? But it is what it is. Like it is. I get it. Like her brand is everything. That's her bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
And if I got the lick your little pissy dick to do, I will do it. This is my check. She takes care of her mom.
And she does.
And a few other people.
That's good that you're happy for her, and I'm excited. I want to get your thoughts about this with the whole situation because your name were mentioned. Tasha, I don't know if I should bring this person's name up.
What person? What are you talking about?
Michelle didn't mention your name. And
Oh, child, that is unreal. You know what's so funny is I used to be inspired by her blog. I used to, before I was even a blogger, I was on her site. But she got upset over one video, and she has been fucking Daniva and me for years. Now, when I clap back, it's a problem. Oh, she's, you shouldn't talk about her being fat. You should talk about her being that. No. Like, fucking Daniva said some real shit today. Like, he ain't thinking about that girl. Me and fucking talk all the time. He don't mention her. And that girl's still sitting over there miserable. Down there in Lennox in that condo that she ain't sold because the value was low. Talking shit about a man that has literally put himself on. Fucking Daniva has put himself on.
do you think you ever have a conversation with Michelle Tiele and try to?
No, absolutely. No. Mm-mm. Sorry to cut you off. No, there's no reason. I don't know her. She don't know me. Couldn't imagine what that closet smelled like, though.
We don't know how the closet is. I expect that
it's a small space, and she's a big woman.
I expect it to be beautiful.
Okay.
It's beautiful. But I will ask you this because, Tasha, you have fell out with a lot of people. Do you ever think like, hey, let me try to resolve these relationships? Have you ever do that?
No, I ain't fell out with nobody that I do.
And say, hey, let me pick up the phone and say, hey, sis, let's talk about it.
No. Tasha K is thriving without him. I'm good. I learned my lesson. No more friendships, no more YouTube ships, okay? If I see that you are something that just needs a little, just a little push, I'm behind you. I love to see people win. That's why I win, because I love to see people win. Mm-hmm. And everybody that's talking about me is winning because of me.
Yeah, I would say, Tasha, you are an amazing person.
Thank you, Wiley.
YouTubers. You're a great way to help people get subscribers to get views. I give you that. And you have also been a great ally to up and coming YouTubers. And I give you that. Do you feel like with your platform that since you do a certain type of way, like an example with the Jack or Right documentary, some people were saying, one of the critics was saying, oh, she's disrupting this family, causing problems. Do you regret interviewing Jack or Right's family members?
No, they came. You know what's so funny is when I finally reached out to Sam, I didn't even know till after the documentary was over that they had reached out to me after I did that interview with her to say thank you. You saw through her bullshit. And I took a hit, and everybody was just kicking a bitch while she was down. Same thing they was doing to fucking Daniva yesterday. Now look, he's back. He's resilient. My husband just said, "Who said you was down? You was never down." That's true, but the appearance of it was down. The check was up.
Right, because I even said your sponsors are still there. You ain't losing nothing. Even when on YouTube, people will unsubscribe, they will subscribe. It goes up like the stock market, up, down, up, down, up, down.
That's the nature of life. You win some, you lose some, but at the same time, as long as you're always going, you're always winning. And I'm humble. I know that's how it works. I know that people can give a shit about what I say as long as that content is coming. That's the only thing that matters is that content.
Because Jaguar Wright said, I'm going to read the note what she said. She said, quote, she said, Kibi Studio is running a criminal enterprise.
Oh, child.
How did that
and make she running a crack house in that lady's basement, child. Please somebody go check on that lady.
How did it make you feel when she contacted Child Protective Services on you? Because she had the information wrong, but I always want to ask you, how did that make you feel when she was doing that? Did you cry? Were you angry?
I laughed. I really did. I laughed. My husband laughed. My daughter, when they came to the door, she was like, "What the? You into me?" But to take upstairs to your room. The lady around there too busy looking at my house. I'm like, "Oh my God, your house is just beautiful." She's going to every room. But no, they called and they apologized. Because she was sloppy with it. And I think she said something about me like they had got a call about me sexually abusing my kids.
Wow.
And there was a video online. I said, "Well, why didn't they get a video?"
That's crazy.
Yeah, but no, I'm not worried about that. It's funny because I was with some top celebrities the other day, and I was like, "These bitches called fucking CPS on me. They did you too. They did me too." I was just like, "Oh damn, I don't feel bad no more."
It's because when she contacted people on you, she kept talking about your husband with a green card. I'm like, that's not immigration. That's a totally different department.
My husband is a legal citizen, child. He is an American citizen. People need to stop with that shit. Okay, my husband got his college degree over here. Paid for it cash.
Very educated.
How much was it again? 90,000 out of pocket? Check. 90,000 as an international student. People need to stop that. That man was learning English at UMBC before he even met me. And they hate that he's intelligent. He has the business degree. I don't. He runs the company. I'm the talent.
When I look at that, Tasha K, I think that's so amazing of the beautiful relationship of doing that. But do you feel like your family come out attacked because you introduced them on camera, you put them on camera? Do you regret that, or do you want to say, "Hey, let me not put it," because people mention your children all the time. You have a conversation and say, "Hey, let me just make this private and don't put them on camera," because they do mention your husband, they mention your children, they do this all the time.
Yeah, see, I'm a very open person. You know what I'm saying? And so my mistake was mistaking my openness for their privacy. So a lot of times when they're on camera, you see, I just do it to my husband. I just put. Hold on for a second. Hold on.
So we have Tasha live on the air. Shout out to y'all in here. Make sure y'all like the button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the show.
Hold on. Okay, so somebody come to the door. I ain't got no pants on. So listen. Yeah, so a lot of times, I'm proud of my family. I'm proud like that I love them. So I want them definitely to be a part of and let people see who inspires me to be who I am. You know what I'm saying? And so my biggest mistake, but you live and learn. I'm not sharing my family no more. It's a wrap, especially when somebody maliciously tried to get my child or my kids removed and put out on the internet that I was sexually abusing my children. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like they will never, ever. I'm telling you, when people see Tonto again, they're not even gonna know it's her. Mm. You see what I'm saying? They're not even gonna know what Lamine looks like, and I hate that it's come to that. But they shouldn't have to. They shouldn't have to be. I understand, like, people are mad at me because they don't like my content or whatever. That's cool. But my kids, they off limits. They are off limits. I'm sorry. I know y'all want access to me and my family, but it's just not gonna happen no more.
Because when all of this came to play, and I understand that, but did you have a conversation with Jaguar Wright's mother and get an update on that? Because that was one of the ones that were saying Tasha K is lying.
No, I did have yes, me and Jack's mom did talk. She's a very nice lady. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. Did you see how this woman was talking to her mama?
I want to ask you about that. How did that make you feel when Jaguar Wright came to her mother?
I just can't, like, she's lived her life. Mm-hmm. And you should be able to enjoy your latter years. Mm-hmm. You don't know when your mom gonna transition.
That's true.
And you that was she was antagonizing her mom. Mm.
I hear you. I heard it. I was like, "Oh, that's your mom."
You know what? I'm just glad that we were able to shed some light on that whole situation, and people see it for what it is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a new project that you're working on that you're going to release with R. Kelly. With the I'm trying to understand. So this is about the spokesperson. The person that used to work for R. Kelly? Is this what that's concerned about with the new documentary that you got coming out?
I can't speak on it because legally we got to get everything together. So like what we put out is what we can put out just to kind of put people out there. But like I can talk to you about it off camera.
Okay. But you really travel. I want to see what and some I don't ask you because I be want to know, but you're so busy. And I don't want to damage like Tasha, what you doing? Who you working with T.I.? Because I congratulate you on T.I., but I want the information. Like, what did y'all do? Because I really want to see that. That I really want to see you on that mainstream level, the Breakfast Club. I would love to see you on there because you've done so much with Charlamagne. You broke so many stories. Even with the Wendy Williams story, you broke that. And you were the one that talked about the baby and brought it up that the side chick had a baby. That was very iconic. Do you feel like Wendy Williams should have gave you credit that she got it from Tasha K instead of Page 6 and these other outlets that she gave credit to?
Because she worked on it with Kevin. Kevin wasn't going to allow that. Kevin can't stand my ass. I in the words of Funky Dineva, I fucked up the thing. Wendy was his meal ticket. Wendy was his source of income. This man had 2 households. You understand? That costs money. You understand? So like, he was upset that I outed him. He was upset that I told the bit. And he was like, I would, when I talked to him, why couldn't you have waited? Because she was in rehab and you knew she was in rehab. I got a job to do. I mean, me and her are in the same field. You should know this is business. Now, do I feel bad about like at the time, like, but I can't help the circumstances. I definitely can't change it back. Her being at her downfall and then the baby came, she was going to find out anyway.
Do you feel? Well, how do you make you feel when you don't get that credit? Because
I did. I set Wendy free. My husband just said that I set her free. I did set her free. You're right. My husband right here. He was like, "You set her free." Shit, it's true.
Because it's true. Even with, and I want to ask you about R. Kelly. I gotta ask you about Azriel's father. He is saying that you're a liar because you put an allegation that she's on coke. And you said that she's on drugs. Her father is a drug dealer. And he said, no, Apollo, I'm not a drug dealer. Tasha K is a liar. How did that, what's going on with that? Because I thought y'all were cool. I thought you and him were like.
Well, first of all, anybody that I'm doing business with, I'm not their friend.
Okay.
I'm very clear about that up front. So although me and Angelo had a very smooth rapport because it fit his narrative, it was good. But once other receipts and information are introduced into the equation, it changes the narrative. So just because you've given me information to fit your narrative, I'm just supposed to allow people to just continue to think that this is what it was, although there's more being introduced into the story. And that's probably why he's upset, because he asked me to call him. I never called him. Never once on my kids asked to interview Azriel. Never once. I always knew Azriel wasn't going to be truthful and upfront about her story.
You think
I told y'all, I told the public about her conversation with R. Kelly.
You said that she was a drug addict.
Well, she was on coke real bad. And I don't know if you noticed, her behavior is very cokish. And so that was one of the reasons why R. Kelly really didn't want her to go home until she got clean. So, and listen, if I'm lying, Angelo got a lawyer on deck. He has an attorney at bay. So does Azriel.
So when you said that, you pretty much put out. I was shocked when you said this, Tasha. You said that maybe R. Kelly is innocent.
I said maybe.
You said maybe, and I was shocked when you said that because you were one of the components. He needs to be locked up. He needs to be in prison. He's guilty.
In this particular situation, everything that I was given was facts based on the parents' narrative.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but when the other side comes in and says, hey, well, this did happen, but here's why. Oh, well, damn. And this story is a lot deeper. I know you're on my Patreon, and once I get clearance to share it publicly, I will. But it's a lot of twists and turns to this.
You personally,
and bottom line, it all leads back to money.
do you personally feel like Kelly is innocent? Your personal opinion, you feel like he's innocent or guilty?
Now, of him sleeping with children in the past, I don't think he's innocent in that. I mean, we saw the tape. It was what it was. He had the same relationship with the parents. The parents damn near lived with him. You understand? The girl lived with him. And it's fucked up that everybody around him supports whatever he does as long as there's a number involved. Drea was screaming, oh, just in 2018, R. Kelly, that's my husband. Oh my God, support. Go to the concerts. Go this. As long as she was getting a child support check, check dried up. She went where the check was, lifetime. And so when other information is introduced, I'm sorry, but I'm nobody's friend in this business. My only friend I got is my viewers, and my only allegiance to them is giving them what I have, and whatever they pull from it, because you got your truth, their truth, and whatever you pull from it is the truth. That's why we got juries. And so in this situation, I think a lot of stuff was exaggerated, and a lot of smoke and mirrors were created. And I do not think that the Fed case will stick because of all of them being discredited. And they have. And that's why he was offered a deal. Like, if you holding this man without bond, but you giving him a deal to get out, and he say, no, I'm not taking no deal. 3 years. He already served 2. He would be out in like mid 2021.
Wow.
Because all you got to do is I think it's like 90% fair time.
Yes, absolutely. Good behavior.
But all he had to do was register his birth. But he said, no, I'm not doing it. So what does that tell you?
That tell you that he's probably innocent.
But here's the thing too. It's like, if they had such a strong case, they wouldn't be trying to make a deal with him.
That's true. You're right about that.
Since when the fans they making deals like that? That ain't no deal. He's already served that time.
I'm here for Tasha because when you said that, kind of was shocking. I'm like, wow, because I don't really hear any updates concerning the R. Kelly case. When it's turned, I know the cousin I heard was arrested for offering someone a bribe to change their testimony. But I thank you, Tasha K, for even reporting on that, because you were one of the voices with the R. Kelly stories.
I know we gotta go. Yeah, we gotta have dinner. We got a dinner meeting and stuff. So I gotta, get my Uber and shit. But Wiley, I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud that you stick to the truth. Like you just tell the truth. And it's not like you be upping me and stuff like that. You will call me out. You know what I'm saying? You call out everybody, but you do it in such a respectful way.
Yes, it's all
and so and I love that. You only got 16,000 subscribers, but you get just as many views as the other ones that be talking man shit. Like, for real, we got videos with the same views on them. Come on, now you can go to my channel right now.
And it's all about being consistent, and keep going. And I thank God that you're here, and thank you. I can't wait to meet you one day. I think that's going to be beautiful, and you keep up the good work. You will.
I got a little surprise for you, so we're working on it now. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be the first guest, but thank you so much for just always sending the truth, and I love you guys. I will share this, so follow, hit that like button so that YouTube will share his video, because the more likes he gets, the more his video gets shared, because YouTube will see that. Like, oh my God, everybody's liking this, so they'll recommend it. So always like his videos. And once I get you to Atlanta, we'll show you some things. We'll do my YouTube course, and that's the course that Storm took. And of course, I talked to him on the phone. And look, Tasha K is responsible for a lot of channels out here. A lot of channels.
And that's how you bless, because you have.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate you, Wiley. Thank you for having me. Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Tasha K. All right, that was Tasha K. Okay, now if we got two callers, whoever's gonna call in, we would take. All right, K. Hey, y'all. We did a restream of Tasha K interview. Shout out to Tasha. Thank you, Tasha K, for coming on our platform. But I would like to say this, people. I am yet encouraged, but I get so many messages, and this is one of the messages that I get recently. They said, Wiley, you're so funny. Wiley, you're so entertaining. Why don't you have a lot of subscribers? I don't know the reason. I will tell you this. As long as people viewing, long as people contributing, long as people sharing, long as people liking, it is great. Again, I don't pressure no one to subscribe. I have had a beautiful conversation with someone that's been on this platform, and they said, wow, it took me a while to get to 20, 30, 40, 50 some thousand. Then one day my channel just grew. So I am not about to down myself with a subscriber count. As long as you all are viewing, watching, commenting, I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? Donate, great. So I'm not going to take for it takes time, you guys. Some people grow faster than others, okay? But I want to thank you all. I don't take that so personal with the numbers, because if you look at that, that's how you get depression. That's how you get anxiety. But you have to stay focused with the audience that watch me on a daily basis. Hundreds of people watches us on we just reached 4 million views that this channel have garnered, and this happened from the roots, from the grassroots, from talking to regular folks, from talking about bloggers that don't have massive platforms, but we have done it on this show. We interview politicians, we interview celebrities, we interview bloggers, we interview all that, and I am highly motivated. And I thank you all. Even though it is people that criticizes us, let them criticize. We are going to have our moment. We are going to get increase. We are going to make it to that next level. We will be on television. It's going to be doors that's going to be opened up for the Wiley Show. And for those that are here will understand that. And then you all would say, I remember watching that brother on YouTube. I remember watching that brother with 20 or 30, 40 people in the chat. I remember watching that brother when he did not have 1,000 in the chat. You are going to be able to testify of our success when you see that next level, right? And so I thank you. For a long time, and I'm going to go. I'm not going to hold you all. For a long time, we would go live and maybe 10 people would watch. For a long time. Then it went to 20 people. Then it went to 30 people. So a long time it went to those numbers. And then one day we just grew and grew and grew. Let's say this, and I say this humbly. I personally would like to thank Tasha K for contributing to our platform. I would not allow nobody to criticize our show, especially a brother that is addicted to alcohol. We are moving forward. Don't get mad when people contributing to the show. It will be others that will come and contribute. And then they're going to be like, what? You don't even got the 100,000 subscribers up. And people just going to donate. They're going to contribute. They're going to show love. Thank you all so very much. Love you all. Make sure you all leave a comment, and we'll be back with the next live. I got to go. Peace. Thank you. Subscribe, thumbs up. Shout out to all my moderators. I will see you all later. Good morning, and leave a comment. Peace.